Yet Paul, as he comes to the end of the second letter to the Corinthian church, remember in chapter 12, he talks about praying to the Lord on 3 momentous occasions, big time, all-night prayer meetings, I think, with God, where he really got serious and begged God to remove this thorn in the flesh, and God says, my grace is sufficient for you. I'm going to deal with, I understand, I've given you this thing for a purpose, and I'll give you the grace to deal with it. And Paul said, all right, then with joy, with gladness, I will glory. Same word as used in this text. I will glory in my tribulation, my thlipsis, my pain, my suffering, so that the power of Christ can rest upon me. So he did it. Now, he doesn't just say, hey, listen, you know what? Theologically speaking, there's value to suffering. Embrace it and rejoice in it. There's big time joy in affliction. He didn't just say that. He didn't just write that into the Romans treatise. It was his life. He shouted. He sang. He praised God for suffering because he saw the value of suffering in his fallen frame, in his fallen humanity. He saw that it was perfecting holiness in the fear of God. He saw that it was removing from him his small visions, his small hopes, his small loves, his small affections, his twisted affections, and it was shaping and refining him into a man who loved God more than anything else in all the world. And suffering has a way of doing that. Suffering, he says, is the means. Okay, we've got another means to an end thing going on here in these verses where he helps us get it just a little bit. He says, we rejoice in our suffering knowing something. If you don't know this, you're not going to rejoice. But if you do know this, it'll help you rejoice. Knowing that suffering produces endurance. Spiritual fortitude that bears up, gets stronger under pressure.